Hi everyone, it's Max over at Field and Forest Machinery. Today we're just going to be having a look through the Westech C300 tree shear. So the Westech C tree shears have been designed with productivity, efficiency and safety kind of at the forefront of their mind. There's 6 models in the range. Today we're going to be focusing on the 300, which was introduced most recently to sit in between the 250 and the 350. Main reason Westech have designed this one is with the thought of the 13, 14 ton machines in mind. Seems to be one of the more popular machines used in forestry that we see at the moment, hence why this machine has been brought out. So to talk you through the main kind of technical features of the tree shear, you've got a gripper arm at the top, which opens to just under 1.5 meters. At the bottom here, you've got the blade, which has a cutting capacity of 300 mil. If you're on softer wood, it will comfortably cut 350 if it needs to. Sitting in the middle, you've got an accumulator arm. Round the back is a worm drive rotator. As you can see, this one's just got the single motor, but if you want to increase the torque and get a bit more strength out of it, you can spec it to get a double motor. Things that really stand out on the shear when you're actually operating, you've got a really powerful cylinder sitting at the bottom here, which ensures you get a nice clean cut at all times, whatever wood you're working on. This is also coupled with a really high strength blade. This is actually replaceable as well, and as you can see, this is bolted from the underside. All this is doing is just protecting the bolts and the blade when you're working, and you've got timber inside the shear. The entire body is made out of hardox. All of this is to do is create a really tough, robust tree shear that's got lots of longevity, and it's going to last the test of time, or stand the test of time, should I say. It's really easy to maintain as well. You've got some centralized greasing points, which make it really easy to keep yourself up and running. There's not too much digging around the shear to keep it in kind of tip-top shape. So when we're looking at how the shear actually operates, the gripper arm at the top and the blade at the bottom here work on the same set of surfaces, but the way it's designed, there's a sequential valve built in, so that when you go and get a hold of your tree, once the pressure is built up in the gripper arm at the top, this then initiates the blade at the bottom, which then enables you to get a nice, safe, firm hold of the tree without any worry that it's going to ever topple over or fall. It's got a really nice, efficient, clean cut, one due to the patented blade design from Westech, and also due to the powerful ram that it features. Now, the accumulator in the bottom here, we usually get this as standard. It is an option, but what this is basically doing is allowing you to bunch and fell smaller material and hold on to it whilst you go and cut more. If you've got a lot of smaller stuff, a lot of multi-stem timber, instead of you having to cut and place, it allows you to hold on to that material until it's fully maxed out, and then you can place it on the floor. It's just a far more efficient operation for you. And then if we just work round the side here, you basically got under this cover, you just need to take one bolt off, you unplug 2 hoses, and that accumulator can come on and off really simply. So if you've got one job that requires it, but the next week you're somewhere else that doesn't, it does not take a long time to go and get this switch round. All of this has been done with safety in mind to reduce the risks to the operator or anyone else you've got working around you. Another key benefit is the fact if you're working in tight spaces or on roadsides, you've got the security and the peace of mind that this is never going to let go of what you're cutting, and it just makes it a far more safety conscious attachment to use. In terms of the machines this sits on, I touched on it at the start of the video. This has been designed with the 13 to 14 ton machine in mind, although it weighs about 1 ton. So you're actually looking at anything from 12 ton up to 18 in terms of what it will sit on. We also have our own fabrication shop here, which we're actually standing next to. We supply the hydraulic hose kits, and we have a range of mobile engineers that are out on the roads to come and help install this and make sure that you've not got any downtime and everything's working as it should be. So around the back, you can obviously see the mounting plate where we can go and fabricate saddles and hitches to sit on there. If you have a tilting hitch or you've got a tilt rotator on your machine, we can remove the rotator, bring the mounting plate forward, and you've got a really compact tree shear that's still going to work really well under what already sits on your machine. Our customer base use this tree shear in a variety of applications. We've got guys using it for forestry, vegetation management, biomass and firewood processing, and coming into that time of year again, a lot of storm damage work, as well as a lot of safety focused work, such as working on the sides of railways, working on roadsides, that sort of thing. So there's a massive range of things you can apply this attachment to. So whether you focus on one industry or whether you actually dip your toes in a lot of different areas of felling work, this is the attachment that's going to get you sorted in a lot of those areas.